Welcome to another edition of Physique Formula Podcast. If you guys are new to the show, it is a 5-minute research review talking about all the topics that can make us perform, look, and feel better. Real quick, at Official Physique Formula on Instagram, on X, Physique Formula, physiqueformulasupplements.com. Free newsletter there. That is my line of artificial sweetener-free products. So definitely check that out and use code PFPodcast20 to save 20% off as we age. So here's the topic today. I want to talk about how people over 40 can build muscle and recover faster. Looking at the analytics of the show, I see that we have a certain population of listeners over that size. So I want to address some of the bigger topics. Do we really slow down as we age, or do we age because we slow down? This is such an interesting question to me because there is this general assumption that we need to do things differently as we age. And I don't necessarily agree with that. Instead, I think we gain weight as we increase responsibilities, as we have more time commitments, as we have just attrition of eating high-calorie, hyper-palatable foods over periods of time. You're not going to get obese within a month. It's going to happen over time and with certain habits. So these are some adjustments I think you guys can make to make you feel better and look better. And you just can go for any age, but pay attention to your protein. Our demands for protein increases with age because we become less sensitive to amino acids each year. When master levels triathletes were compared to younger triathletes, the researchers found that muscle biopsies taken from the masters athletes had significantly less muscle protein synthesis. When the study was repeated, giving masters athletes more rest, their muscle protein synthesis increased. So what can we do with this knowledge? Consume more overall dietary protein from high quality sources. You don't know if you don't track. So start tracking your calories to hit about 1.5 grams of protein per pound of body weight. You're going to need to manipulate your net balance to have more protein synthesis than protein breakdown. So in another study, a group was given 1.5 grams of protein, has significantly higher muscle protein synthesis than a group that consumes the recommended 0.8 grams. More protein is not going to hurt you. It's not going to be converted to fat. You want to get extra protein by just eating more protein than you normally eat. Whenever you have protein, just put a little more in there. Another scoop of protein powder, a little bit more meat. Consume branched-chain amino acids during your workout and between meals. By sipping branched-chain amino acids between meals, you can trigger muscle protein synthesis and help muscle recover. Remember, we need more amino acids as we age. Sleep more efficiently. Perform lifestyle strategies to improve your sleep quality, such as eating carbohydrates with dinner or sleeping in a cold, dark room. Workout recovery becomes more important. We want to train less often, but maintain an intensity that allows us to stimulate muscle growth. Your recovery is going to be impacted by your age. So by giving yourself a day off between sessions, you enhance your recovery while maintaining a high enough volume to grow. Muscle growth is essentially a calculation of weights, sets, reps, and frequency. You can adjust each of those factors. They're all dials that you can dial up or dial down to elicit growth. You don't just need to lift heavy weight. Your post-workout protein needs matter more now. One study looked at athletes with an average age of 52 and found that after 6 hours, the group that consumed protein post-workout had improved recovery factors. Make your post-workout shake a part of your day. You want to be more hydrated. As we age, our demands for hydration increase. One study looked at individuals in their 50s who worked out and found that the more dehydrated you are as you age, the worse your delayed onset muscle soreness is. That study also found that the more dehydrated you are, the more muscle trauma from exercise is increased. Dehydration also affects the temperature regulation of older individuals. We know that older folks tend to run hotter as their core body temperature increases as they age. Your body needs to be cool to sleep efficiently. So you see the problem here? More water, more electrolytes, more taurine, which is in the Physique Formula BCAAs, will go a long way. Inflammation. Post-workout, we want inflammation, but we don't want chronic inflammation. As we age, our body is not as efficient in slowing down the inflammatory response. This is where your supplements come in. Things like omega-3, turmeric, ginger are the top 3 supplements I recommend to aging folks to reduce inflammation. Studies in older populations find that these 3 nutrients lower NF-kappa B and IL-6, among other inflammatory cytokines. We want to eat less sugar overall. Sugar spikes our blood glucose, and when chronically elevated, increases inflammation. And there's a lot that you can add to recovery modalities: sauna, cold plunges, ice baths, red light therapy. They all help, and they'll continue to help. But I think adjust your protein, adjust some of the recovery, and then you guys are golden. So guys, Physique Formula BCAAs, not just BCAAs, taurine for electrolyte balance, citrulline for endurance, glutamine for muscle recovery, betaine for overall muscle growth and fat loss. Check it out, guys, physiqueformulasupplements.com, and thank you so much for listening.